respected collectors sir, DO sir, SP sir, ministers, MLAs and all other dignitaries. Good morning to one and all. My name is SK Nazmeen. I am studying 9th standard from ZPHS Nadigudem. Today I stand before you to give a speech on the occasion of Republic Day. Today we are all so happy and celebrating this day like this because it is a struggle of so many freedom fighters who fought for our freedom and our country. But for 200 years, our Indians lived like slaves under the British rule by organizing many peaceful movements such as Quit India movement, the revolt of 1857, Sahay Nirakaran movement, etc. And then our India got independence on 15th August 1947. That's why we are celebrating Independence Day every year on 15th August. So after independence, our country thought that every Indian should live free and enjoy their rights and avoid the obligations arising. But they thought that for Hindus, Bhagavad Gita is a holy book. For Muslims, Quran is a holy book. For Christians, Bible is a holy book, and for Sikhs, Guru Govind is a holy book. Like that. So, there must be the Indian Constitution, it must be the holy book for every Indian citizen without the discrimination of caste, gender, creed, religion, etc. So, their Constitution must be written after observing so many constitutions from independent countries. But our India is a subcontinent for many diversities such as different cultures, different traditions and different geographical features. This subcontinent, our India, formed Constitutional Assembly under the presidentalship of Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad Garu in 1946. Under the presidentalship of Ambedkar sir, drafted committee was formed to prepare the constitution. So Ambedkar sir read so many books from the world and take suggestions from different committees and write the constitution. But the actual script writer of this world's biggest handwritten constitution is Prem Narayan Das Bihari Garu, and it takes 2 years, 11 months, 18 days to complete the whole constitution. And our Constituent Assembly adopted the constitution on 26 November 1949. But it came into effect on 26 January 1950. So, to mark the day, every year we are celebrating this wonderful day, Republic Day. But why this particular day has chosen? Is it any reason? Yes. Because in 1930, January 26, our leader decided to got the real freedom of our country. And our flag hoisted on the bank of river Ravi. So I want to tell one incident about national flag. Because I am from Nadigudem, in our village, the prestigious Indian national flag was prepared. Pingali Venkaya Garu designed the national flag when he worked at Nadigudem Fort. So I am very proud to be that. And our great constitution gives us some fundamental rights and duties. Okay? Let us discuss how we are enjoying the rights and how we are respectful towards the duties. So firstly, I want to tell about the fundamental rights. The source of FRs, fundamental rights, taken from USA's Constitution. There are 6 FRs. Those are right to equality, right to freedom, right to resist persecution, right to cultural education, right to freedom of religion and right to constitutional remedies. Our first right is right to equality. Through the equal rights, we are achieving some equality. Up to 18 years, every Indian has the right to vote and we are getting jobs also. But we are not achieving the complete equality. Yet caste differences are there. I have a doubt about reservation system. For example, once a person take the reservation, can have the right to take again the reservation for the future generations? I will explain you with example. For suppose I take reservation and I got good job and I settled in good position. Then I will take the same reservation to my child and my child also set in good position. And my child also take the reservation to the future generations and it is continuing like this. Okay, we are in good position and we are satisfied with the reservation. But I am asking that what is the situation of the poor? They are not settled. They are in the same position in poor. It is my big doubt. So from so many years, I have one request, that is, there must be debate on this matter in legislative assembly, papers, news, press, radios and all intellectuals. There must be debate on this matter. So our next right, please don't take it easy. Think once about this right and what I am saying now. When my teacher explained this reservation system, I got this doubt. So don't take it easy. And our next right is right to freedom. So this right is only for some extent. What a Gandhiji said is, on any day a woman can walk independently on the roads in the middle of the night, then only we got the actual or real freedom. But now we are unable to walk on roads even in daytime also. Reasons and examples for this are countless. Example, Disha incident, domestic violence, acid attacks, suicides, etc. And our third right is right to resist prohibition of child labor. Compulsory situations are created to parents. They are unable to go work but they want to go. Why? Because government schemes and programs are not reached to the real beneficiaries. It has though since almost 77 years since independence. But there are still so many beggars in front of temples or beside the roads. No matter how many governments are changing, but they cannot change their heads. And the fourth right is right to cultural education. So, to preserve the language of all Indians, government set up the special schools like madrasas. These are also not available in all villages. I think, in my opinion, to all these problems and rights, the best solution is lack of proper implementation of reservation. And the fifth right is right to freedom of religion. So right to freedom of religion gives right to people to change their own religion as a choice. But our country divided into two parts because of the religion. And our sixth, last but not the least right is right to constitutional remedies. So if we have any problem, we go to the court and we solve our problems. Okay. But what is the situation of the poor? They cannot go to the court. When they are go, rich people or sue the poor. How can they solve their problems? For example, I will tell you one example. That is Pul Chindala project. It is in Melacheru Mandal. Everyone knows that it is a big project. To construct this, we want so much of place. So many houses and lands are submerged. So government says that we give the land and homes for the sufferers. But government truly give the lands and homes to the sufferers? No. Okay, most of the people got. And those people also got in uncomfortable places. How can they survive in uncomfortable places without their permission? So why I am talking about this particular matter is, in our school, many students or suffer from this. So I want to talk about this problem. And my request is, when we are construct these type of dams or industries, we must think about those persons who suffer from this. It is good to those, and we can start the construction of dams or industries, etc. So these are the fundamental rights in our constitution. Apart from those rights enriched in the constitution, we are still not able to get equality in India. Like, one of that is, India has plains with 3 sides of waters, but there are still Indians are suffering to get fresh water to drink or to food. And the second one is, people of this country fought for justice system. Example, Bilkis ban. And the third one is, inequalities between religions. Example, or Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The fourth one is cyber attacks. And the fifth, domestic violence against women. So these are occurring all places, not the particular place. Okay. Now let us discuss about fundamental duties. These duties are nothing but are moral responsibilities. So these 11 fundamental duties are taken from USSR Constitution. And our first duty is responsibility for national defense. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. This is a wonderful slogan written by Lal Bahadur Shastri Garu. We must remember this, and we should always respect our soldiers who fought for our country and who protecting our country 24 hours 365 days. So teachers and parents must teach to students how to protect our Bharata Mata from childhood. And we must always salute to our martyrs, and especially Santosh Babu sir from Suryapet. And our second duty is the dignity of women should not be violated. From 1857 revolt onwards, many women are participate and lead the main portion. Till Draupadi Murmu Garu, the tribal women leading the whole country. In science and technology also, women lead a main portion. For example, Shakuntala Devi Garu, our human computer, Kalpana Chawla ji, Sunita Williams ma'am, and recently our Chandrayaan success. Behind this, many women scientists are there. They are from rural backgrounds, not from so-called IITs and NITs. And the problem is violence and violence against women. It is making the burning of humanity. So please try to reduce this. And I want to tell one Sanskrit quotation, that is, Yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devata. ఎక్కడైతే స్త్రీలు గౌరవించబడతారో అక్కడ దేవతలు పూజింపబడతారు. So this is a wonderful Sanskrit quotation. And our India has another name for humanity, but we are doing the habits to burning the humanity. And our third duty is, we must respectful towards our Bapuji's ideals, such as non-violence, peace, love, truthfulness, etc. And our fourth duty is educating children. Kids must be in the school up to 6 to 14 years. It was almost 77 years since independence. Since there are 1/4 students are illiterate in our country. So our fifth duty is protect environment, reforestation, and greenery. Nowadays, the rate of plastic increasing, then automatically pollution also increasing. It does not decreasing, but it is increasing. If we continue like this pollution, how can future generations can survive on this land? How can they get fresh air air, and how can they get food without plants? Now we are doing the more pollution. Then seasonal change also occur. For this, farmers lost so much of profit this year and last year also. So we must try to reduce this pollution. It is a responsibility. So for this, we can plant new trees. Everyone say that yes, in our tree plantation week, we are all planting new trees. Yes, I am not saying that you are not planting. Yes, everyone planting new trees in tree plantation week. But from those, how many trees are alive? How many are dead? Can everyone know that? No. We are not taking the responsibility of the trees. Just we are planting the trees, that's all. It is our responsibility to protect the trees. Not only we plant the trees, but also we want to protect the trees. That is the main duty. And we want to reduce the plastic. Then we will try to save our environment. Remember, if we save our environment, then environment can save you. Go green, be green, stay green. And our last duty is humanism. Nowadays, joint family systems are almost completely abolished, and single parent system doesn't have time to spend with their children and tell moral stories. And nowadays, grandparents are not at our home. Grandparents are at old age homes. There is a humanity. And not only this, if there is a road accident or any critical situation occur on roads or public places, people doesn't have responsibility to save them, but they are enjoying to take videos of that, and some cruel persons take selfies with them. Where is the humanity gone? Once we want to think about this. So I am not telling the all duties, I tell the some of duties. Okay, these are the fundamental duties. And now I want to tell about the great success of Republic India. Yes. From illiterate, wrong notations, wrong beliefs to the world's biggest successful democratic country. To the immigration problems, from the immigration problems to Panchashila. From 5 years plans to Niti Aayog. From nationalism of banks to UPI digital system. From hunger deaths to the #1 position in milk production and food exports. From mantra tantras to the invention of corona vaccine and export to the world. From encircling of rockets to the first country step on the southern hemisphere of the moon. From women from kitchen shells to the space shuttles. So these are great success for our Republic country. And finally, as Abdul Kalam sir said, always dream for something and work for it. For that, we want these 3 Ds. Those are discipline, determination and dedication. My madam said, when these 3 Ds are have to one person, then we can achieve any goal or dream. So after we are reaching the goal, whatever the position we have, we must remember the values. We don't forget the values. And remember one thing, we don't give the respect to the position of the person. We must give respect to the persons, to their behavior. So, finally, I am very much proud to born in this glorious country. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you all. Once again, thank you so much. And finally, Jai Hind.